Alright everyone, so we're basically going to be talking about and discussing the recent news about The Flash Season 3 that we learned directly from Greg Berlanti and Grant Gustin. Now Grant Gustin recently took to Twitter to reveal that the Season 3 premiere is titled Flashpoint, confirming that that storyline or some form of it will happen on the CW show. Now obviously the Flashpoint of the show will be its own iteration for the television adaptation, because Grant had also said on Twitter that he's a fan of the Flashpoint comic, he loves the animated film, but this is going to be their own version of that whole storyline, because obviously you can't do it exactly as it was in the book or the film, because, well, you know, you don't have access to characters like Aquaman, Wonder Woman, or Cyborg. However, they will likely be using established characters on the Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow, like, say, for instance, Robert Queen becoming the Green Arrow instead of his son Oliver, or something along those lines. Now, another big difference seems to be that in this version of Flashpoint, Barry will still actually have his speed powers as seen by the attempt to save his mother in Season 1. Now, interestingly enough, recently Stephen Amell had hinted that the events of the Flashpoint episode on The Flash could certainly affect Arrow going forward, possibly fixing that show after the big negative fan reaction to Season 4. The Justice Society of America has also been officially introduced into the CW DCTV universe on Legends of Tomorrow, which we know is getting a second season and a new roster of characters, and one of its founding members from the comic books is Jay Garrick, who we met during the Flash Season 2 finale. Now another thing of note is the CW recently had cast Teen Wolf actor Tyler Hoechlin for Superman in Supergirl Season 2, and we still don't know exactly how the worlds of Supergirl will cross over with the Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Arrow, but it would be pretty interesting to see this version of Superman interacting with the other DCTV characters, as you have to expect they're probably thinking about that. Now, the interesting thing to take away from all of this is that we are going to be getting the Flashpoint event just in general on the DCTV universe, because personally it's something that I had always hoped would happen, because it just opens up the doors to so many different possibilities within the multiverse and alternate universes and alternate versions of characters that we love from the shows. And plus, I had always wanted to see a big event like this happen. Like, I had wanted Crisis on Infinite Earths to happen at some point. I mean, not in the next year or two, but maybe down the line further into the DC Films universe, and if the Flash show was able to continue in some form, they could have possibly done a Crisis type event where they brought all the TV and movie characters together, but I mean, that's kind of a long shot at this point. But the interesting thing is that Flashpoint is going to happen, and we don't know if this is going to possibly open up the multiverse for the films and TV universes to possibly connect at some point, because the people working on the films have to be aware that the fans want to see these characters cross over, whether it be a cameo, a full-blown appearance, or something like that. I mean, it just makes sense because DC has the rights to all their properties. They can easily do something like this. Well, not super easily, but I mean, it can feasibly happen because you have two Flashes now running around in the cinematic space, and now you have two Supermen. This is just definitely opening the doors for something like this, and it's going to be cool to see how this is going to affect all the other DC TV shows, if at all, or if it'll have just long-lasting effects on the Flash TV show on its own. So post all your thoughts down in the comment section below. What type of characters would you like to see in the Flashpoint episode or episodes, if this happens to be like an arc? Maybe they do the first 3 episodes of Flash Season 3, because I think that you can't really do Flashpoint in like a 40-minute episode. It'd have to be kind of spread out over 2 or 3 episodes possibly, just like how they did the whole Escape from Earth 2 and Return to Earth 2 thing for the Flash Season 2, which I loved, and I consider both of those episodes to be probably the best from Season 2. So comment below on what you would like to see in the Flashpoint episode, story arc, and what type of lasting effects would you like it to have on the DC TV universe as a whole, because personally I'd like to see Arrow get a major overhaul from this event. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down there, click the like button on this video because it helps us out a lot. If you want to support us further, we have a Patreon you can go check out in the description box. My name is Nick, and I will catch you guys next time.